John T. was doing something that was common and customary to us. He was making a thing of beauty that the world is deemed as art. We have taken on that phrase, and he was a fabulous artist. He carved from his heart, from the blood that coursed through his veins of a multitude of carvers that preceded him, called his family. There's a thing that's customary to all Native Americans. Across that border down south that they drew, they call Mexico, where those people that were native folks just like us, their blood was tainted by the Spaniards. And some people curse at them and call them Mexicans. But they're our brothers and sisters. In fact, they had all of California, Oregon, Montana, all those Mexican sounding, Spanish sounding names were Native America. They were stolen by the Feds. The Feds require me to have a number. They also put us on reserves. They call them reservations here, but it's a reserve like an animal goes on. They have a law that protects us. They protect our art, our things of sacred honor, the speaker's staff that I hold. And the feather here, the eagle, it's an endangered species, like this tree, the western red cedar, that they've almost stolen every one of.
If you have an eagle feather, you go to prison.
Now, John T. is an artist. He was a native man in the moment of creating said art, beauty, Native American beauty that the world has wanted. They've been fascinated with this the moment we were so-called discovered. If I walk into any person's house and discover their couch, the keys to their Cadillac, and their home, and I kick them out, am I any different than Columbus? Are these people that stand here and break these laws and tell us we must abide by? And the dust on our shoes is the dust of our ancestors. The same dust on that cop that put bullet holes in his back in less than 40 or 60 seconds. Now 60 seconds is a great thing if you're a racer, but John T. was an easygoing man. He had a slow nature, and he hobbled across the street with his broken old native body, with his carving cradled in his hand, as we've all seen, and the lens, back to the lens folks, of the camera on that police unit. And right behind him with a gun in hand, ready to kill, angry, full of hatred, steeped in ignorance from their forefathers who came across on a ship with white sea spraying in their face with a white sail. And in their hands and in their quarters they had white paper with black letters on it that didn't mean shit. And now we live under white rules on red man's land. And the red man's blood was spilled 4 times with 4 bullets in less than 60 seconds. What happened with that?
One in the face. Take the forehead out. They took it right in the forehead. 4 in the back. 1 in the face.
Justifiable, or is that outright bloody murder?
That's murder! That's murder!
No matter what corner of this globe or this universe or anywhere you stand where anything may or may not exist, even in
if you or I did it, we'd all be in jail.
That is murder.
That's murder!
John T. had not even 1 split second of those 60 seconds to announce who he was, what his business was.
3-inch knife.
And if a policeman
3-inch knife, which is legal to have.
Why? You got a bad threat. 10 feet away with the
Yeah, how do you feel threatened?
10 feet away.
The answer was for the policeman, the justifiability was the lunge forward to the officer, which we all see in everyone that witnessed, was a retreat. Hence the bullet holes in his back. That is not a forward motion. That was a retreat. He didn't even have knowledge. John T. was deaf, legally deaf, and legally blind.
Murder! They murdered our brother.
The chief of police, I want the chief of police to respond within 24 hours to an answer to every one of us, not just the Native people, but the entire world.
That's right.
We need an answer within 24 hours, or I want him to resign, or we need to fire him. He cannot okay a murderer. He's a thief. He took the life of an endangered man. We are an endangered species.
And she's still walking.
We're less than 1% of this nation's population. We used to be 100%. We are an endangered human species. and he took the life of us. That's a federal offense. We are, as a,
goddamn continent, man. Don't play games with me, man.
Yeah.
I'm a First Nation. I know what I'm talking about.
Exactly. We are First Nations people, and they took his life.
We're all one nation. We're all natives. How many people out here are not native? Leprechaun right here. I'm an island. My own state, my own country. And I should take care of everybody.
Goodness, Chich. I'm going to get us back to this man.
Well, I'm running out of tape. We're marching now. This is what we got going down the street. Get a quick view. Save a little tape whenever we get to the courthouse and where we're going. Time left, but we're at City Hall. The elders is about to all go in, so I'll tape.
So this is City Hall.
I'll tape as much as I can without running out. Seconds left and I'm done.